right, if loving you is wrong, fans, here we are. It is officially 2019. The good news is we know the show is coming back. The bad news is it doesn't seem to be coming back next Wednesday, January the 9th, as announced by OWN. Now, let me just say this video is not confirmation of anything aside from the fact that we are all wondering the same thing. When is the show coming on? So keep in mind, please don't think of this like, man, you're just doing this for views. No, I'm doing this to address the masses. Just like a video I did last week, I think, the one I did about did OWN cancel the series, Tyler Perry's If Loving You Is Wrong. That was a video I had to do because a lot of people, for some strange reason, were thinking If Loving You Is Wrong was canceled when the show Love Is was the one that got canceled. And I only do videos like that when I get an alarming number of fans reaching out to me, asking me those questions. And that's very concerning because if a lot of people are asking me that question, that means either misinformation is out there, which I don't believe misinformation should have been out because all the articles and videos clearly stated Love Is. But I just do those videos to clear things up. And I need to do another video about clickbait titles because I really am getting annoyed with people claiming I do that on purpose. But that's another subject. This video, however, let me just say this much. If the show is not coming back next Wednesday as officially announced by OWN, would I be disappointed? Not really, because I've been talking with several people about this, and to be completely honest, I would not mind if Tyler Perry went back to his original schedule, if you will, where he would have the haves and the have-nots on for maybe a dozen or so episodes. Then that If Loving You Is Wrong would come back for about 10 or a dozen episodes. And then they would swap places year round. Because as I said before, even though I was happy with 30 plus episodes of the haves and the have-nots last year, it got kind of old kind of quick because of the same storylines being dragged out all year long. And I just wanted something fresh. I mean, make another comparison to it. Dragon Ball Super, The Tournament of Power, which was like 40 some episodes of nonstop fighting with no chance to breathe in between. Same thing with the haves and the have-nots. I needed a breather, and hopping back to If Loving You Is Wrong would have been a great way to do so. So honestly, as a content creator, it would be pretty awesome for me if Tyler Perry spread it out, because for one, it would almost be like insurance for me. It's like, okay, well, I know for 2019, I'm going to have content the entire year because he's actually switching things up instead of having both shows on at one time, because I feel like that's oversaturation in terms of me. Because I know, like, would I even be able to watch If Loving You Is Wrong Wednesday nights live? I honestly couldn't tell you, because you know how my schedule is. The episode of the haves and the have-nots, I watch that live on OWN. Then as soon as the episode's over, I hop right into review mode and then have that video up on YouTube within like 30 minutes of the episode airing. Then after that, you know, I sometimes do my live streams, and then I got to do my trailer breakdowns and whatnot. So I'm exhausted by the time the next show comes on the very next day. So hopefully Tyler Perry spreads it out, because there has been so much. Even today, it is New Year's Day, and OWN and the Haves and the Have-Not Facebook pages, they are posting nonstop about, hey, it's the last day of the marathon. Oh, here's a little teaser promo for the photo shoot and promo shoot we did in LA a few weeks ago. But we haven't gotten a scrap of If Loving You Is Wrong promotions whatsoever. And I feel like If Loving You Is Wrong making a return after being gone for so long, there should be at least some kind of background promotions or behind the scenes promotions, but we haven't received anything. And yes, TV Guide, Zap to It, even people who go on their TV menus. I myself went on, Xfinity to pull up my schedule for like the next 14 days. If Loving You Is Wrong is not slated to be on at all. So I don't know if they're going to push it back to mid-January, like Brad said in an interview a few weeks ago. But I don't know. It could be March. It could be next month. I have no clue. But one thing I would just want to make clear, guys. Just please try, and again, I know I'm just a fan like everyone else, so, you know, you're like, we don't have to listen to you. I can understand that. But I would try, and this is just me thinking from the perspective of an actor or actress of the show, try not to blow them up on social media asking the question, when is it coming back on, and stuff like that, because a lot of times the cast members well, excuse me, no, all the time. The cast members don't really know sometimes, and plus they're not the ones who make the decision. Like that video I did about Brad, he was doing like a podcast interview with another YouTuber, and he said sometime mid-January. He didn't say a date, but he's like, I believe. He didn't say confirmed. He's like, I believe like mid-January. So when he says things like that, and trust and believe, Brad is one of many cast members who have been giving dates since like August and September of 2018. And you know this because I've done videos covering it, because of the fact that all of them said different dates. That just lets me know that they aren't the ones who make the official date, because Tyler Perry might say one thing, but then Owen decides to switch it up. And plus with Tyler Perry starting his Viacom deal this year, I know a lot of things are probably shifting that either he has no control over, or the information that was given to the cast members is no longer valid because things change. So once again, I have no idea when the show's coming back. God, we know the show is coming back, but the fact that the TV menus and whatnot literally have no information on it, because there are other TV shows slated to air at 10 p.m. on the 9th. I'm going to be completely honest here. I think that is true. Like, you know, it's not coming back on and there's another show. I think that would be some of the dumbest advertising ever, or lack of advertising. If, let's say, the 9th appears, you know, next Wednesday, it's 10 p.m. and like Dr. Phil or whatever is supposed to air. And then that If Loving You Is Wrong comes back. Do you know how low the ratings would be for that? And I doubt, and again, I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but I doubt Tyler Perry would purposely do that, or Own, for example, like, okay, let's sabotage the ratings for If Loving You Is Wrong so we don't renew it. That way Tyler Perry focuses all of his attention on the haves and the have-nots. I don't think they would do that. I feel like that's very self-destructive, so I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, once again, let's try not to badger the cast members with endless comments asking, you know, when's the show coming back, because 9 times out of 10, they don't know. I mean, Brad is one of many cast members who have given fans answers, but it turns out they were wrong. And again, I do not fault them at all. It's the network that makes the decisions, not the people in front of the camera. So with that being said, I will, until any news drops, this will probably be my last If Loving You Is Wrong video for a little bit, because I don't feel like it's a productive, you know, a productive use of my time recording these videos when there are other subjects I want to talk about. Because this whole New Year thing, like, I am legitimately recording some audio for a podcast I started. Like, I literally started the podcast a few weeks ago, but I'm actually recording stuff to put on the podcast. I haven't announced the podcast yet because I want to get some stuff on there. That way, when you click on it, it's not just 1 or 2 things. I want to get at least 8 things up there so you can actually listen to, but I'll do all that information in a separate video. But thank you all so much for helping me keep up with the information. Yes, I keep my ears to the ground too in regards to you know, any news going on. Honestly, I don't believe I saw any soap opera magazines with articles about the haves and the have-nots. I had to look out for that, because I know last year we had the ABC soaps article. If I happen to go out later tonight or whatever, if it's Kroger or whatever across the street, I might just stop and browse through the magazines to see if I find anything. But also let me know if you find anything too. So again, thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully we'll be talking about If Loving You Is Wrong very soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.